Hello, what's up? Last time you saw this car, there was an engine in the back seat. I took it out, and then it's on my front porch now. Um, but today, I'm done with this car. So I figured I'd start filming. I'm not gonna film every little thing. I'm just gonna try and do the important stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna take the engine out of that, and the reason I'm taking that out for manual swap is because it's not going back into that car. It's gonna go into something else. 1979 Toyota Celica, which you'll see a little bit later in the video, probably. I'm gonna get cracking because I want to get this done. Alright, as you can see, this car never fails to disappoint with making me dirty. It looks like I rolled around in filth, but got the wiring harness all pulled apart and labeled. Day 2. I was kind of tired when I last made an update. I sort of remember where I left off. I think I have like heater hoses and an axle and 3 motor mounts. And then I'm doing a GTI, just ripping through here with no exhaust. Today though, I think what I'm actually gonna do is start pulling the interior out and trying to get as much of the wiring from the car as possible. Because I need to take the fuel pump harness and the engine harness and the dash cluster, the ECU, throttle, pedal, because this is an electronic throttle. This is going to be complicated. Okay, update. The interior of the car is all torn apart. I got the seats out, well, the front seats anyways. I'm working on freeing up just wiring stuff. Oh, it looks like a giant mess. It's gross. Not gonna lie, it's very gross. Just kind of breaking it down to see what I'm looking at as far as getting the wiring harness out of the car without having to cut anything. Awesome. Alright, so I was able to get all the wiring harness pulled back through this hole in the firing wall. The hole in the firewall. So the engine harness is attached to the engine, and everything is attached to the engine that we need to make the engine run. I just need to take it out. I need to pull all of the, yes, this is my wonderful spaghetti mess. I need to pull all of the harness from the back of the car forwards, and then I need to pull it from that side to this way, and then get everything out of the headliner. So, finish disassembling the interior and getting all the wires pulled. But I don't think it'll be that bad because I got everything through the firewall, and that's usually the hardest part. The next hardest thing is going to be getting everything fished around the steering column. But it's a progress. It's happening. We're slowly chipping away at it. Good morning. It's day 3. We're out here. It's working. We got a little pile of stuff, reused stuff on this side of the car. And then there's the huge pile of crap that we don't need that I've taken out. Just a big pile of plastic. Today, the goal for today is to get everything gutted out of the car, get the wiring harness almost to the point where I'm ready to get it out. And I really want to get the exhaust and the fuel tank off and get the car ready to drop off of the jack stands. Because I only have one set of jack stands and I have 2 cars, so I have to take everything off of this car that I need all at once, and then take the engine out, drop it off the jack stands, and with the engine on the hoist, take the jack stands, put them under the other car. Guess I should film this since I'm stopping to take a break, but I have steering column, all of the wiring harness, pedals, this is all the stuff that I need, some tools obviously. And then inside, everything's gone, the HVAC system's still in there. I already piled up all the interior back inside because it's really hot and I want to take a break. And the filming was kind of an afterthought. I am about to take the engine out of my Volkswagen. So I got this bolt and then 2 bolts over there, and then this should pull forwards. I'm going to take the transmission off, and then I have an adapter plate and I'm going to put it in this car, which is a 1979 Toyota Celica. To do this, I have an adapter plate from Acme Adapters, not the company that drops anvils on Bugs Bunny's head. It should just bolt right up. It should bolt right up. I'll have to move a few things, but this is all loose. And we'll see if there's any clearance problems with the oil pan or any water coolant lines or whatever. Had a coolant leak, and so it's mostly water. This car is like 3,200 pounds. The other car is 2,200 pounds.
Ooh.
So 1,000 pounds lighter. I gotta get the transmission off, which means I have to take the starter off. And I should be able to access all the bolts I need. Ooh. No more slush box. So close. So this is my Acme adapter plate that I got from Acme Adapters in Portland. It will adapt Volkswagen engine mounting pattern to a Toyota W series transmission. So basically like a first gen super transmission or a Toyota pickup transmission or a Toyota Celica transmission. So right now I'm just trying to modify this because there's a little interference issue with this water line that goes through here. And I'm just kind of trimming a little bit of this off at a time and kind of denting the tube a little bit to see if I can make enough clearance for it to fit without having to remove that, because that's the oil cooler and I want to keep it. Don't film this part. Ooh. It fits. And we have. So I'm not going to put the clutch on right now. This is just a mock-up. See how it's going to fit and see what it's going to look like and see if it's going to fit. It's time for the moment of truth to see if this engine is going to fit in here. I've been waiting for this moment for about 9 years. Pretty confident about this. Feel confident until the jack runs into the axles under there.
Uh-oh.
Feeling. There's this dance you gotta do, like scooch the engine in, let it down, scooch it in, let it down, and it's just kind of a delicate, kind of not that delicate type of thing. Alright, that's hitting the sway bar. Got to go back like a foot. So, uh-oh. Now I'm hitting the jack.
Oh no.
I'm hitting the jack and I'm also hitting right here.
So you need to take the bumper off?
No, I need to move this out.
Oh, I
Another
see.
hole. But it looks like it's gonna fit. Like it looks like it's gonna be really
okay.
close. I think it's gonna fit in there past the subframe. I just kind of have to get it started and like lined up with the transmission and then slide it in there and it should fit perfectly, I think. I don't know. I'm saying too much words.
No, I think the cars are too loud.
Okay.
That's okay.
Oh no. Out of lift again. Like it, but you don't have to because you got stuff. Okay, you're probably wondering, what just happened? Why am I in a garage? Why is there a roof over my head all of a sudden? I was in the middle of Florida in a driveway and now I'm actually in North Carolina and the engine's in here. So what happened basically, camera died towards the last day that I did some filming with this thing. And then basically everything kind of went haywire, and I got letters from the city, and I had to move the car. I didn't have anywhere to put it. Roommate drama happened, and I ended up just moving back to North Carolina, and this is my dad's house. He's very gracious to let me use this space so that I can store this, so it won't ruin, and so that I can finish my project. So, last time I was kind of moving this around in there, trying to get it to fit. Basically what happened is I had to cut the subframe down there to make it have the right clearance that I need, and then I wedged this board in here. It's kind of a fail-safe, and then put this here. Typically I wouldn't put a board, but like I just put the board in there because we were towing it from Florida to North Carolina. So yeah, the board was probably a good idea, just as an extra fail-safe. Yeah, I want to get the engine mount done. That's going to be in the next video. For now, I'm just going to wrap it up right here, and then I'll start fresh filming in this location. Hopefully I won't have to move this thing until it runs. I'm ready to do the final fabrication. If you like this project, like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting more in the next couple months. It's been taking me a little bit longer to get videos done because I've had so much crazy stuff happening in my life, but I think I've got that sorted out now, and I can just start kind of becoming a weekend warrior on fabricating these mounts and getting this engine sitting in here, getting the steering hooked up so that I can think about getting it running. Yeah. Peace out.